Hello. Welcome, welcome. My name is Super Siri. Welcome. There's nobody really here to welcome, so welcome to those who may be lurking, who may just be watching in the dark, in the quiet, just enjoying the stream. Welcome. Regardless, you are always welcome here, okay? There's nothing wrong with just quietly enjoying a stream, okay? I will never be the one that's just like, wait, that's the wrong ways. How dare you? How dare you not say anything to me at all? How dare I must have full interaction all the time? No, I don't need that. You guys are welcome to just chill, alright? I do the same thing, alright? I just quietly sit in the corner and go, I like this stream. But welcome, my name is Super Siri. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. And tonight we're playing Ace Attorney. As you can see, I now officially have a cop hat. I finally have a cop hat. A very nice cop hat. Alright, it's very nice. It's a very nice cop hat. Alright, it's very nice. Very nice. I don't know if that's still a good thing. I don't know what I'm doing with my paw here at the moment, but it's very nice. Alright. But, yeah, I got a cop hat. I just put this on. I put on this whole outfit. And, I don't know how to get it off, just yet. I gotta work on that. Alright, I'm gonna work on I'm just gonna be honest, I gotta work on that. But anyway. Yeah, we're playing Ace Attorney tonight. I'm pretty excited. A few things, though, before we get started. Because you guys know, I usually chill with y'all before the stream starts. I usually chill with everybody before the stream starts. Let people come in and get comfy. Settle in. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, by the way. Hopefully everyone's having an alright day. Usually I tell y'all how things have been going today and any news related to streaming and anything else, really. And this is just our time to chill. Time to chat. Hang out for a minute. I decided to turn on Omori music, by the way, because I was like, I'm just turning on Pokemon music all the time now, and it's like, I'm sure people are getting sick to death of Pokemon music, so I switched it over to Omori, which is cool. Omori's music right now is really hitting the vibe at the moment. Not for any particular reason. It's just hitting the vibe for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe I miss Omori. Strangely, maybe I miss Omori. I don't know what it is. I enjoyed the last fight. The unbred twins. I don't know what they're called, but the twins, the bred twins. I love that fight. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't know what it is. Every fight is so fun. Boss battles, regular fights with the little buns. All so cute, so fun, so interesting. Until you get to the horrifying stuff. And that's still fun, but terrifying. But anyways, yeah. Some interesting stuff. First off, I went to get my eyes checked. That was interesting. That was fun. Not really, it was an eye appointment. What more do you want from me? So I'll be getting some new frames. That'll be great. Let's see. I put on this cop hat and cannot take it off. It's great. Real great. I got my shiny Shuppet. Great, really great. No, I'm joking. I also put up a poll in my community tab if you guys want to go and vote on which Pokemon I should shiny hunt for next. I'm kind of thinking this next one I'm going to give away to one of you guys. I'll probably post it in the Discord or something. Discord, YouTube, wherever, and just kind of pull together some names, and whoever I pick is going to be the lucky one to get the Pokemon. I haven't planned it out just yet, but just know that you have to have a copy of Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. It's not like an and thing, it's just either or, one of them. You gotta have a copy of one of them for me to send it to you. I can send it through Arceus, but I don't know how that works quite well, and I'm now getting down the basics of how flipping Violet works. So, so feel free to ask me, alright? Feel free to vote, even. That'll be all good and fun. Other thing that I want to talk about. So I said already that I was gonna play Omori in place of Day Shift at Freddy's for that 1 week where we are supposed to be playing Day Shift at Freddy's, but I've changed the schedule and flipped it on its head a little bit. So, we're still doing that, but the next time that we play, pretty much I found a game to fill that spot. We'll still play Omori that day, because I said I would, and I'm going to. And also I miss Omori. It's you know, it's such a fun game. But we'll still play Omori that day. It's just the next time around, we will be playing a different game that I've had in my wish list for a hot minute. And I keep looking at it, and it just looks, it gives me the feel of Dial Town without, it's Dial Town without the crazy, I think. It looks like Dial Town, but it isn't as crazy and wild and random, I think, as Dial Town. I think it's more calmed down than Dial Town. It's still like a visual novel. It's still something to do with, you know, people with inanimate objects for heads, or robots. I think it said it was actually robots. They're robots, I think. You play as like this main character who follows around this sentient robot detective to solve crimes relating to why robots are starting to, like, you know, become I don't know, become self-aware and start taking over the world and destroy people. It's really interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. Because I miss Dial Town so much, I kid you not, I watched a stream on Dial Town one day and was just like, I love this game. It's so funny. And now I'm like, I gotta find something to fill the Dial Town void in my Dial Town soul, alright? I gotta find something. So I ended up finding, I think actually, I found it with a friend, I think it was with Dragon. But I found it and thought it was so fun. It was so funny. It's just like, I'm like, I need to play that. But yeah, I'm just very excited. I can't wait. It should be a good old time. Hopefully you guys like it too. I am curious to see how it pans out, because it looks like you get kind of an idea. Stepping by, because COVID, oof. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry to hear that. Oof, oof. Epic Sans, I hope you feel better. I really do. Please feel better. Eat some soup. Drink some soup. Take some soup. Eat some medicine. Don't die. But seriously though, feel better. I hope you feel better. But yeah, I don't know. It's quite a game. That's all I can tell y'all. I've also kind of planned out the next month. I got my new scheduler. Look at that. Wow. I'm actually gonna take notes this time. Wow, I even got a little bookie mark in here. Look at that. It's crocheted. But yeah, I've got everything planned out for the next month, I think. For the most part. I mean, besides a few odd ends here and there. I know we're starting to finish up on Ace Attorney, so that's a thing that's coming up. So here soon, I have a feeling I'm going to have to figure out what game is next for Ace Attorney and then play that one next. Which should be interesting. I'm really sad though. Interesting thought. Really sad though. I haven't seen Person in a minute. And, it makes me sad, because she was normally the one that said, play all the games. And I said, okay. I'm okay with that. Now I don't really see her or hear from her much, so... yeah, that kinda sucks. But, what can you do? People have lives to live, you know? People have lives to live. Things happen. Things come and go. Anywho, I don't really know what else to say, really. I can't believe I got through, like, 14 minutes from starting the stream to now, so that's something. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to talk about. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm probably not. Probably not. Yeah, just a reminder, we are doing a bit of a poll to see which shiny I'm going to hunt for next, or breed next. Hilariously enough, you guys have it in like a they're all tied for for the race. So I have no idea which one's going to win. Y'all have messed me up. You guys are messed up. That's all I can say about it. Here, I'm gonna... I don't want... Welcome in, lunatic! Welcome! Welcome in! I was gonna share it, but I don't know how, so... you know what? I'll take a screenshot of it or something and just put it in there that way. That sounds good. That sounds good. We're gonna be playing Ace Attorney here in a minute. Lunatic. If you're sticking around, that's what we're playing. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. And then I'm gonna put it in the Discord for y'all. I'm sure everybody will be delighted. Maybe I'll just make a poll later. I'll make a poll for Discord too. Maybe Twitter. Discord, Twitter, and YouTube, and then we'll tally up the votes that way. See who wins. That sounds like a bad idea, but you know what? Let's just do it, why not? Because chaos, that's why. I am a chaotic dog, and that's all you need to know about me. I'm a chaotic creature. I cannot be stopped. Anyway, whatever. You know what? Whatever. Let's just... I'm a mess. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Let's get in here. I'm excited to play some Ace Attorney. Ah, yeah, baby. Let's turn up the music in here. Oh wow, that's not so bad. I think that'll be okay. Okay, hold on. I know it's not showing. Hold on. We're going back. There it is. Oh! Here it is. I have a feeling. Hopefully this is the right one. I have a feeling that this is going to be the end of this Ace Attorney trilogy. After I just said, at some point I'm gonna have to schedule for the other stuff. For the other things. Interesting. Anyway. Hold on one second. My brain's trying to process what I'm supposed to be doing here. There we go. Okay. My goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god, I think we are on the... Oh. I won't say nothing, but... I think we're only halfway. Maybe even a little less than that. We're like half-ish way there. So that's cool. We'll probably be playing for a little longer. Who knows? February 9th, 11:15 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number uno. Where's my thing? There it is. Number uno. Oh god, I gotta remember the voices again. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not really sure what to say. Wait. What? Oh. I forgot we're playing Edgeworth. Oh my god, I miss Phoenix. Where's Phoenix? Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene. Alright, I'll help you any way I can. I miss Phoenix. First, about that night, you really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness claims to have met... Hello, welcome in, Retro Fruits! Welcome, we're playing Ace Attorney. Welcome. The last witness claims to have met and talked with you in the training hall. Either you or your sister... Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. It's me from the Sonic Mania Live. Of course, I remember you. Welcome. Welcome, Retro. Welcome. Welcome. We're playing it. Welcome in the court of law. Welcome. You like my oh gosh, you like my hat? What is that game about? It is pretty much like a murder mystery type of game. It's, how do I explain it? It's like a mystery thriller. It's not a horror game at all. It's very harmless, but we deal with a lot of murder. We play as a defendant who has to pretty much get the person who's being accused out of prison. we have to you know, give them a not guilty verdict, pretty much. Gotta prove their innocence. Which is almost all the time, I think, except for one time. That's it. That's all I got. But yeah, you play as an attorney. Gotta go eat. Sorry to quit this. It's cool. Go eat your food. It's important to eat. Make sure to eat lots of food. It's healthy for you. Very healthy. And drink lots of water, too. Lots of water. Mr. Edgeworth, it is just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my room. God, why can I not read today? I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple. Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the times Sister Bikini. Have a great day. You too, Retro. Have a great day. Enjoy your food. Have a good night. Oh, why? Uh-oh. What's happening? Oops, I pressed the wrong key. Have a good night. What's wrong? I can't press keys either. Ow! Returned to the main hall, and when she bore witness to the murder, sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile? There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me. So it was you. But why? What made you go out to Dusky Bridge? She had to burn some bridges. I don't actually know that. I'm just assuming. I swear to God, if that's what it is, I'm gonna use that pun again, but in a very aggravated tone. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, she did burn some bridges. No. I swear to God, Iris. I can't tell you about that yet. Yet? I'm not ready for the sick pun I'm about to throw on you. Not until her safety is confirmed. Oh, her? The safety of the acolyte. Acolyte? The acolyte, huh? She must be talking about Maya. Oh? Oh? Ow, ow? Iris, look me in the eye, Riss. Tell me the truth. I'm sorry. Did you kill Elise Dunim? No matter who or what may come, I could never take a life. Oh? As I thought. No Psycholux. I thought it was Psycholux. I don't know. Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. I'm puns today. I'm nothing but puns today. I am flipping Sans Undertale. You're ready for a bedtime. That's the wrong song. What is I was making Lavinia go again. Gosh darn it. I'm not about... No, I'm not about to distract myself just to listen to the song. Anyway, February 9th, 11:36 a.m. District Court. I can't believe I just started singing Attack on Titan. Oh god, it's this judge. No, I miss the old judge. The one that's bald. I miss him. He used to, like, love to eat. He'd be like, oh, I love the sandwiches. Very good, yes. Yummy. Very good triple decker. Kentucky fried grass. That's very good. This one's like, hey, well, whatever. I don't care. I like your face. Oh no. I didn't mean to use that voice, that face, but. Court will now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where's the witness? During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery. Suspicious behavior? Was it Larry? If it smells, it's the butts. He was sketching something very intensely. I thought you were gonna say very inappropriate. He was sketching something very inappropriate. No, Larry, no! No! God, Larry, why? There are children present, Larry. What's wrong with me? Dare I ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained? He drew a terrifying woman armed with a demonic face and a vicious whip. Yeah, I would draw that too. Judge like, I'm not gonna say nothing, but like, starting to get an uncanny. Nah, the original judge would be like, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut so I don't get hurt and so I can enjoy my lunch. Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court. Whoops. Good jam. Loris Dunem, I hope you're ready. Get in here. Loris? What? Larry, what have you gotten yourself into, man? It would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Is Larry running his mouth? Yes, absolutely. Hi, Larry. Ouch. He's in contempt of this court. But I drew and you're like, ow. I said contempt. Hey, I was just artistically ready to, ow. Trying to run away from the bailiff. I was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct? Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, viridian. Larry, this isn't an art store now, is it? I know, I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields, isn't it? Working in the fields? I presume you wanted to say field work, I hope. That's it. Thanks, buddy. It's kind of sad that I was able to understand his mangled train wreck of a sentence. I just happened to stop in here and found a wonderful new model. She's preparing. She's like, go on, say it. Say it right now. Say it right now. Lawrence, you want the last 2 minutes in this courtroom. You're about to say the one thing that's gonna come out of your mouth and you have to taste the whip after. So see, I got nothing to do with this guy a little. I'll reread that, I'm so sorry. So see, I've got nothing to do with this trial at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Right red. Or, to use the technical term, Crimson Lake. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. They whited out. They ran out of Pokemon. Stop your pathetic blabbing and testify like a man. Refrain from whipping, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is is cross-check. Witness, what was on it? That was all your fault. Testify now. Why is my chair clicking so bad? It's so squeaky. Listen to this. Oh, now it doesn't want to. This chair. Listen to this. Ah, the audacity. Oh my god, hi, my mom told me to randomly clean the bathroom as soon as I clicked on. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I know how that feels. Good luck cleaning the bathroom. I'm so sorry that you have to, but maybe you can join us in a minute. We're playing Ace Attorney. Wow, this is too much for me. I was at the lodge out in the mountains looking up at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't show up. My teacher died on me. I'm all alone now, aren't I, Edgy? Larry is so stinking hilarious sometimes. The man doesn't even try. He doesn't really try to be funny. But he's flipping funny. He's so gosh darn funny. Mainly because he's so gosh darn ridiculous sometimes. He doesn't even try. Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony. I'm just a nobody. Nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I? And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation or anything else? That face gets me every time. Just like sitting there like, crap. Wait. Crap. We forgot to ask about his name and his occupation. Reminder to self, fire the bailiff. Like he's making a mental note. Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex. He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right. I'm behind everything. Every case. Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy. Eternally unhappy. Oh, God. Well, then, let us proceed with this cross-examination with no touching. Thank you. He just goes up to a random lady who's just like, go ahead, touch me. I'll make you unhappy. It's like, Larry, stop talking. That guy's face, though. It's just like, just the look of shock, almost. It just looks like he's just... like, he's trying to process what the freak just happened. He's not even sure how to answer that. We can delve into other details at a later time. What I saw. Okay, now the fun part of all this. The fun part. Sorry, I'm hearing things. I think, anyway. Yeah, I think I'm hearing things. I'm hoping, anyway. I'm hoping I don't hear a knocking, banging at my door, like, Siri! Okay. Mountains, Bridge number of times, but let's see, a snowmobile. See anyone at the bridge that night either. Well, he met somebody. He met Phoenix. Larry Butts. I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. Oh, no, I just want to make sure you can't see my mouse. Okay. You're pretty pathetic, and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry. But, having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly doesn't sound that way to me. However, oh god, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you created. You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts. That's right, me in the flesh. Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. Oh boy, so long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. Night of murder, I don't know. Night of murder, night of terror, night of romance, night of death, night of destiny, night of sleep. We need sleep. So tired. Much sleep. All the sleep. Just go to sleep. What you saw that night. Testifying truthfully about this one issue is all I need from you. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? Part 2. It's just the same thing over again. That would be really funny. Just like, I didn't see a snowball, and I didn't see nobody that night. Talked about this, Larry. I went to the shack at around 9, so it would have been around 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. What is this CG? Just I'm like, oh! I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. It's just not as good as the judge. The judge is like, very nice. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. That's stalking, Larry, that's stalking. It totally burnt out. Like, almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing life-threatening. He just caught a cold. I never know with that man if he should be called lucky or unlucky. I mean, he is Phoenix. He'll go down, but he'll come back again. Now, Oh, sorry. No, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination. He's just not as good as the original judge. He could never be as good. I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been about 10:30. I was lying under my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I think the window of Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick. Yesterday. There's still something that doesn't quite fit. It's like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth. Let's see about this. This light was, of course, lightning. Like, kapow! Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada boom. Or a little like that. Well, that's more like a punch from Miranda. Where are these girls' names coming from? Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so... I looked out the window and the Dusky Bridge was on fire. Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart. And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind. Those eyes, man. The next time he shows those eyes, I'm just gonna turn on my cave and just have some inner thoughts there. I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, witness. Judge, are you the one to give him life lessons? Are you his papa? You going to tell him how to live his life? He's a grown man. If he does dumb things, he's going to do dumb things. Maybe I want to check. You said right away, but exactly how long after the strike was that? Ow. The lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire, maybe about 5 minutes. I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out. How far is this small check you were in from the bridge? Hold on, well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess about a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? Why didn't you call anyone? I'll pick this one. Larry, let me ask you one thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with the serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Huh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Well, of course, I thought of doing that. So then, let's hear why you didn't. Huh? Yeah, okay. A reason. A reason. It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, just didn't have time to, okay? Right at the bridge and Nick showed up less than a minute later. Was that the right? Oops. Oh gosh, that's not it. So then... Let's see. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. Your very existence being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the hey, Edgy? You made me sound like some sort of alien. But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is the time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge. Meaning you probably got there around 11 p.m. That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There was no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time. Excuse me, I have an objection. Larry, objection. You do. And gee, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry, I'm Laurice Denim. It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that. Watch your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. For there is still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m. And why not? It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m. Which means exactly what? Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had died down. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m., but Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth, now. What happened during these missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just got brutally woken up by a toilet splashback. Hold on, I have to reread this sentence because it's so stupid. I feel like I just got brutally woken up by a toilet splashback. No, I guess I was still sleeping after all. Order, order, order! So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Stretch. Ooh, stretch. 1 second, I'm stretching. You didn't get like a cramp. Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there is a phone right next to it. Why then did you not report the accident? Yes, witness, why didn't you? Were you there simply to watch the bridge burn? And therein lies the problem. For even after the bridge had burned, he was still there. Staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty. That's what it sounds like. But this is Larry we are talking about, and even if he is incapable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. I bet it's a girl. Edgy. I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought, you've been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Oh, yes. I may really say this to then say it. She's like, I have had enough with you. Just flipping, speak the truth, man. Oh, man. You know what character I miss right now? Gatto. Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this. About... Oh, yeah, that's right. He says anyway. About this, however. Let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? I'm a Doonim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out and then he came running up. Reminder to self. Get lunch at 2. It's gonna be a long day. Also remember to buy fire extinguishers. I feel like this case is gonna remind me to buy fire extinguishers. Yeah. But like really good ones, not like the cheap stuff. We gotta get the good stuff. Yeah. And don't forget a boot. Getting some Canadian dollars. Or some bingo. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds great. Sounds really good right now. Yeah. And some beard oil. Some good, tasty beard oil. Yeah, and some maple syrup too. Why not? We can just throw the whole Canadian stereotype right into the hole. Why not? Why don't we? Yeah. Sounds great. Yeah. And don't forget about that appointment next week. Yeah, that's another thing I gotta remember too. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. What was happening again? I forgot. I zoned out for a minute there. Oh, what happened? Oh, I zoned out. Oh, okay, get back. I suppose artists can mean strange folk. Were you talking to yourself? What? That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch. Including the truth from the sound of it. Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts? Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains. And what would that be? This is surprisingly, This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why do you think he needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of him. Ha ha ha! You'll regret this, Edgy. Uh-oh. What does he mean you'll regret this? I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. But why? Sketching the burning bridge? The burning bridge and everything that came with it. What came with it? You want to hear this from my lips? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. That sketch of mine is... Enough. Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth. What should I do? I have a terrible feeling that the instant the sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted on there. Look at the sketch. Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please. Well, even I couldn't have imagined it turn out like this. Imagined what? That Laurie Stunim's debut would take place here, today, like this. Oh! Show it now. Okay, but steel yourselves. This is the world of Laurie Stunim. Well... So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Karma? Yes, well... It's a better drawing than I expected. Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames, I really did. Yes, I'm sure you did. Wow, he's really good. Very impressed. Like the shading, coloring, very good lighting, good source of texture, yep. I especially like how he used a lot of crayons and marker. And is that green smashed peas? Very well done, very well done. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. You know, very, very beautiful piece. Very beautiful piece. Wow, impressive. Very impressive. You were talking to yourself again. What? This is going to get ugly. No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry. What? The burning bridge is fine. But, what is that unfortunate-looking figure? Ah, you spotted that? I thought you might. However much I might want to ignore it, I can't. It's Iris, of course. Iris. I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for our future, you know? What would happen to her if she had injured herself flying like that? What do you mean, future? What future are you thinking, Larry? Larry, please, answer this question honestly. Okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames? Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I am an artist, a real artist. Are you? Hi, that girl. She's really high up in this picture. Are you high? What was that for? This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory. Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. Actually, there is some precedent for this. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It's really something to see. But this has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth. What? Me? This witness is your friend, is he not? Accessory to foolishness, Mouse Edgeworth. I don't know why I imagined Edgeworth would be wearing, like, they'd be wearing those matching, like, couple shirts that, like, say, I'm with stupid, and this one just says, I'm stupid. But in the case it's not a couples, it's just two friends who are, where one's an idiot and the other one has to babysit him half the time. Edgeworth has, I'm with stupid on the back, and the other one's got, I'm stupid. Oh my god, and he'd just be all for it too, I bet. Let's get back to the cross-examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here. Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what did you think of my debut piece? Get that thing away from me. Horrible sketch of what he saw the night of the crime. Now hurry up and cross-examine him. Oh boy. Percent. Heck yeah! Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care. I mean, in your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that it's the truth. If that is truly the case, then there is one thing that we can say for certain. What might that be? That he's broke. That the person who flew over the bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. A foolhardy, oh my god. A foolhardy, god! A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? Of course she was. That run-down shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. It was my Iris. My god. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood. It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took the flight. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why didn't Nick have Iris's hood? What? Edgy? What's going on with Iris and Nick? Oh, Larry, no. Larry, buddy, you're not thinking of the right things here, man. Why, you... Nick! You dog! You dog! Nick! Wow, that was something. I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited and discarded straight into the garbage. Huh. Snap to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Edgy, today's the day I get to completely stupefy you. What? What is the meaning of your outburst, witness? I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence. Definitive evidence? Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge, and I, Laurie Stu Nim, shall prove it. Hold on one second. Sorry. Anyway, I didn't expect to ask this again. But we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch, and show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually a reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy. Because I'm going to feed you a whopping serving of pain. You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me. Gosh darn it, Larry. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led to me finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. Sphere? The crystal ball. A crystal sphere? This one. Pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers. That sphere, where did you find it? Let me see. Around here somewhere? Looks about right. And was half buried in the snow? And it pretty much stopped snowing by then. But there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge. The court accepts this crystal sphere. That's mine, okay? I want it back afterward. There's something on it. Oh my, it's blood. What? Blood? Hold on, I need to look at the court record real quick, because... Well, the sword has blood on it, but like... Didn't her thing... What's her name? Eliza? Elise. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it has a sphere on it. So where did this come from? I'm so confused. What? Blood? You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore. Didn't you want to be called Maurice Dunem only a few minutes ago? Oh boy. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris is simply wearing a spare hood. I think they only ever get, like, one hood, though. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. Actually... I just want to make sure I'm right on this. Oops. Actually... Okay, so I am right. It's this one. Is it? Objection! Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere. There was. Who? Who was this stupid idiot? It's Elise Dunim, the mentor to a stupid idiot. The victim? I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere. Hey! That's my photograph! Give it back! Ouch! A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch. They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime. The crystal sphere! It's gone! He's just like, where did it go? Oh my god! What? Just what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either. Ooh. That means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise Dunim. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. You sure do like to fool around, don't you, Karma? First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus, it is rejected. Can't do that. Ayy. In this crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring. You honestly believe that? Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Dunim was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to the Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all. Miss Francisca von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Why are you pointing at me? The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case. That crystal sphere, it was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder. After the murder? There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason he drew that ridiculous sketch. My god, I can't read. What? You mean I'm the killer? All joking aside, Just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case. She makes a valid point. There is no evidence that Elise Nim left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, I don't know why I can't read, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? I want your final opinion on this disposition of this crystal sphere. If it's not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time. Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth. Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place? Obviously. We're flipping Miles Edgeworth, man. We're Miles freaking Edgeworth. Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. To simply prove it, that's the only option. That's what he'd do. Hey, Phoenix right! Hey, I'm in a flashback. I'm pointing at something. That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this. Oh my god. Ah. That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case. You will do that? That look in your eyes, you remind me of Phoenix Wright when he's cornered. That should come as no surprise, because right now I am Phoenix Wright and I am indeed cornered. Now I just need to spike my hair in a certain way. A spike. I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. But we have, isn't that the crime photo? I'm very confused. I think maybe the game bugged out here. I'm not quite sure, but this crystal sphere was half buried in the snow, correct? That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing when it would have, oh my god. It's That's right, if it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. The snow would have totally covered it. That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. What? When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly. Snowing? On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. Oh! As proven earlier today, there's no snow on the victim's body. I was trying not to burp. It was just like... Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder. What? Order! 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 On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to the Dusky Bridge. And there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose. What? What could that have been? This sphere, there's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of the Dusky Bridge. Objection. The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness. Just who is the fool, and which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma? Oops. Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miss Miles Edgeworth? I have a whip. The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. That's not exactly true, now is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body. I knew it. That's the same thing. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. You say just nuh-uh. Yeah, huh. Nuh-uh. I gotta find. Hold on. Where's that flipping? Oh. There is a video that was sent to me, a TikTok, if you will, of an animation, and I'm gonna send it to the Discord because it's so flipping funny, and that's all I can think of right now. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna send it to the Discord because it's all I can think of right now. There we go. I just love it so much because it's just Phoenix Wright saying, "Objection! Nuh-uh." And Miles just saying like, "What?" Just cannot handle his attitude. There you go. It's in the Discord now. People are gonna be like, "What? What the freak does this mean?" You said it yourself. Very little blood is actually lost. At the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed. If that statement is the truth, then Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there was no bleeding. You're forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. At least Dunim's body was found in Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all that way? Yes. I made it this far. The only place to take this is to the end. I just need to prove that my version of the events is also perfectly plausible. Now if the defense is ready, the court would like to have an explanation. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Hazakura Temple. I'm guessing I would just show the tracks, right? Yeah. Kind of figured it had to be the tracks. Oh, gosh darn. On that snowy night, there's one way that a body could have been moved. The snowmobile. As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon. But it could have also been, oh my god, but it could also have been used to carry a body. Order! 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 Ah! This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave. What do you mean? The only one that could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. Actually, nope. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin? You're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation. What? Where was the victim, Elise Dunim, really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally, just what does this image mean? Psh, do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. Wait, he would never utter a lie. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy, thank you. For what? That settles it then. cannot give a verdict under these circumstances. Nah. Right. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner. Excuse me. There was one reason, and one alone, for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. Really? That's what this was all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. Then I wouldn't have had Francie whipping me all— ah! I know, he just went, ouch, but I'm over here like, oh, just getting beat up. Miles Edgeworth, I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel. A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by. What a shame. Ah! This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness. You're an affront to all— I can't even read that. I demand satisfaction. This woman's crazy. Oh no, Larry. I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been the truth or lies? Next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. I am counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution. And with this, the rest is up to you, right? Court is now adjourned. And— oh, to be continued. I thought we were gonna get an objection or something. Usually there's an objection. Okay, we're not gonna leave just yet. I think we'll take like a little break. Just like, yeah, about like 10-15 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. 15 minutes is too much. 15 minutes is too much for me. We'll say 10 minutes, but let's go ahead and save real quick. Bing! Okay, we're saved. We're now on part 3, which is amazing. Alright, so we're saved up. I'm gonna turn the music back on, and we will take a quick little breather. Alright, where is the music? There it is. Turn our music back on. Alright, y'all, let's take a quick little breather. It is currently 7:57, so about 8:07, I guess is the right way. So about 10 minutes, we'll come back. We will, get back into it. We're not leaving just yet. So make sure to get yourself some snacks, some some good stuff. Take a stretch, do a breather, go, and then relax a minute. Alright, and then we will be right back, okay? We will be right back. Alright? Oops. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, y'all, let's take our break. I returned. I'm gonna give people a minute though. Gonna give peeps a second. I'm gonna take this up. I decided to put some text up there. I was thinking about it. And I was like, you know what? That'd probably be a good little temporary thing. I should really make something though. I should really do that. I have a sketch in place. I should do it. But anyway. I put a gif in the Discord just saying Phoenix is coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Very excited. I miss Phoenix. I miss Phoenix, right? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. That's so gross. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say about that matter. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Anyway. Anywho. I got me a drink. I got me some sweet confectionaries. And you can have some chocolate ASMR. Just do you like the chocolate? I'm a little I am just a monster. I'm an animal when it comes to ASMR. Alright, I can't be quiet and gentle when it's ASMR. Okay, I can be quiet and gentle for anything else, but flipping ASMR, I can't do that. It's be like, let me open this. See, you got a nice piece of chocolate here. It's very nice. Very nice piece of chocolate. I didn't want to like rip up the wrapping right in the mic. I know I just said I'm like an animal when it comes to ASMR, but this isn't ASMR, okay? This is a flipping gaming channel. We ain't worried about that. Anyway. Oh man. I should go check on the poll in the community tab. Man, I thought this would be the opportunity for everybody to vote. Nope. Apparently I misspelled Phoenix. Oop. Oops. Whoopsie poopsies. My bad. Oopsie. I'm just gonna say oopsie. Oopsie. Anyway, y'all, you ready for more Ace Attorney? I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. Let's do it. Let's do this. First things first. This. And then this. And then bam, this. Alright. Here we go. No, I don't want to save again. We already saved. February 9th, 3:43 a.m. Hottie Clinic. Oh no, not the Hottie Clinic again. It's Phoenix, right? Apparently I misspelled Phoenix, right? I misspelled Phoenix though. Put the E after, or E before the O. Listen, man, I don't do English well. I come from an English-speaking country, but I don't do English well. I don't English good. I'm sorry. Doggy no do English. Very good. my my grammar sucks a lot. Oh, okay, anyway. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in a court of law. A horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Excuse me. Dahlia Hawthorne. What have I... Oh. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here, this isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him, somehow. Oh, because they boyfriends. Oh. February 9th, 2:43 p.m., Dusky Bridge. Right? Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Gosh, now I gotta remember what Gumshoe's voice was. Or maybe Viridian and artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Sorry, had to be dramatic. Anyway, I read the day's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the sword did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That's probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Ta-ta. Guess I should get moving too. Why? Did you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. That's right. Maya's still stuck over to the inner temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all... I can't read today. I'm so sorry. I think it's my glasses. I think they throw me off. And I can't seem to catch the sentence very well. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. And then watch me get new frames and it's like... oh, I can't read. Thank you, Gumshoe. I'm so sorry anyway. Oh, no, wait. you imagine just him sneezing all over and gumshoe and stuff, like coughing all over him, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go, alright? Yeah, here it is. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. I need a tissue out ready. This is gonna be a good one. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out. I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. My brain was, like, fighting with myself on whether I wanted to drink my drink or not. That thing looks like it's ready to collapse. At least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes. Which reminds me, if my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because of his dad. That makes sense. Man. That's sad, but it also makes a lot of sense. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. Looks like someone's taken the effort to write To Heavenly Hall on the signpost. But Hasekura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line, and there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini is the only one who uses this. I really wish I'd brought my cell phone with me. Okay. Now it really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. That kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. Oh boy. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. But I can't see the inner temple from here. Oh no. I really hope Maya's okay. Oh, Maya. Oh yeah, Pearls is missing too, isn't she? Yeah, Pearls is missing also. So where's Pearl? February 9th, Hasekura Temple, main gate. Mom, please, it's for the art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. It's Larry. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. No. Oh no, it's Bon Karma. No! Enough. A fool's fool. Fool's fools. Who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool? Fool's a fool. Fools, 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 fools. And the son of all fools. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're, ow. Your reflexes of mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up and you want to grill me over a name? Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Is Phoenix, like, partially American or something? Come on, Nick. Tell her, wouldn't you? Tell her she needs the model for my new picture book. Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. I can see it now. The children book. Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. Whoops. Whoops. Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says, I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh. Just like that dude with the red underwear. The red underwear? You mean Superman? Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. What's up, Francisca? Have you been in Germany this whole time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? Has it? I'm Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Francisca was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. How that's legally possible, I don't know. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma, who's just so scary looking. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now, he's gone from this world. Wow, that's dark. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. Miss Phoenix. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Wait, is this America or is this Japan? Very confused. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. I guess we're in America. I thought we were in Japan. We're in America, apparently. America, home of the brave. Woo! America. It's America. Edgeworth, come to think of it. Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy bits all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow, no smirking. Like a little sister. No whipping the sick. You can't whip me. I'm sick. I'm sick. Whipping the sick is illegal. Oh my god. No, it's tissue. Why? Mario. I'm sorry, anyway. Oh god. While I was doing that, she's been telling me about how much of a fool everything is. That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth, make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only, to pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. Gosh, there. What happened? What happened? I've been in a coma. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph of every last page of every last entry of every last packet of every last folder of every last case. I read a lot, okay? All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know? Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Yeah, she's gotta be okay, I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the inner temple that night. Ooh, interesting. I want to see what she does when I present this. About this. I refuse to help you, Phoenix Wright. Should have known better than to try. About this. Oh, it's not. Alright, well, then I'm gonna move to the main hall. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main hall. Ma. That was one long sigh. Oh, Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How you doing? What? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. Honestly, girl, I feel that. Same. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it. Oh, Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise. So they're both ahead of some certain temple, aren't they? Isn't that what that's considered? That they have like special gifts? That would make sense for Elise. Wait, is it Elise or Maya? Mystic Elise. So then it probably wasn't Iris flying, but Elise. There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Poor Pearls. I miss Pearls. I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any psyche locks, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I saw hers flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, Larry's never telling the truth, alright? That man will find a way. That can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. See, my brain... See, some part of me wants to think that it's Bikini that might have done something. But another part of me is like, no. Bikini seems too innocent for this. Bikini's got too much of an innocence about her. She's too innocent, you know? She's a nice old lady. There's no reason for her to harm Elise in any kind of way. So, who did this? Is the question that I have. Inner Temple? On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple. Is that correct? I mean, it could be Iris, too. It could have been Iris on accident. You know, it could have been an accidental death. You know, you never know. But I don't think it was Iris either. I'm thinking somebody pretended to be her. That's what I'm thinking. That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claims she was in her room in Hazakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple. I'm so sorry. The traps in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. You've got to get me out of there fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives there, and it's surrounded on all sides of the river or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. Interesting. That's an interesting thought. So if somebody did it, and then tried to flee across the bridge, then they're over there on the side where Maya's at. Maya? It's Maya. That means Maya could be stuck out there with that murderer and with no way to escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, come, Shu. Get that bridge up faster. Oh no, Maya. Mayo! Oh. You know what though? I think Maya is very strong. She's very tough. She's a tough girl. I think she could handle herself. Like, I'm sure if you crossed over that bridge and some fiend was on the other side, they'd be tied up, you know, attached to a pole of some kind, just tied up, and she's over there like, hey, what took you so long? I've been messing with this guy this whole time. Anyways, I'm hungry. Can we have burgers? I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Dunim. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter. No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training. My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Donim as Mystic Elise. Oh? Yes, now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We addressed all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. Must respect your elders, you know. Bikini's younger? How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Psycholex! Not on Bikini! Not Sister Bikini! It seems that Miss Elise Dunim was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Dunim on the evening of the murder and now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. Oh, Pearl. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together. Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls. She was with Miss Dunim on the night of the murder, remember? Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner. The murder didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Oh no! Don't say that! No! Don't say that! That's so sad! I don't want that! Oh my god! Okay, so for anybody that hasn't watched the last few parts of this storyline, Pearl, so, hold on, I gotta figure out how to start this. Elise Dunim is a book writer, and I think she writes children's books. Or wrote children's books. But anyway, she wrote children's books, and Pearl was a big fan of Elise, because she loved the books. And then, well, now we know Elise is dead, Pearls is missing, so there's a lot going on here. But what makes it really sad is to think that Pearls got to see Elise die. I'd be so upset. I'd be very upset if that turned out to be the case, because Pearls is so sweet. Literally the sweetest child you will ever meet. She's just a little kid to a point where the biggest bad thing that she's ever done is accidentally break the vase of, like, I don't know what to call her, the leader of the temple, or like the the original like founder of their village, she broke the urn of the original like leader of the village, of her village. And she was crying as she was putting the urn together, and of course she didn't put it together quite right, so the name came out weird. I think the name is like Mia or May. I think it's May, because Mia's Phoenix's mentor, but May instead she spelled it as I am. I love Pearls. I love Pearl. It makes me so sad. I love doing her voice too. Man, I'd be so sad if something like that happened. I'd be so upset. According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me we'll be done with the repairs soon. Well, let's see if he has done anything. Ooh, courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. Sorry about that. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. Ooh, interesting. Mr. Nim's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of the Dusky Bridge, but... Oh, that's the wrong face. Just passing. Oh, okay. Just remember to vote for what shiny you want me to go for in the community tab. Bye, John. Bye. Oh. What was it doing all the way out there? Something buried over here. They get quite a bit of snow up here in the Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis are just for fun. Their tools are for getting around. Oh, aren't just for fun. Whoops. But the sled? No, that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. Because there's stuff buried over here, but it won't let me look at them, so... The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. 10 feet? 10 feet. That's how steep the hillside is. And that's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Mr. Nim was pushed from the top of the wall? Also noticing this cave here. The sword. It's there in Mystic Ami's hand. Ami. I said May. What's wrong with me? But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. Yeah, you may be right on that, Phoenix. There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered around this courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. Looking around. Making sure I'm getting everything. I think I got everything. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Whoops. Gosh. There we go. Cheesy beads. Bingo. Hey! What was that jarring and considerately loud yell? So, this is where you've been. Keep it nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished repairing the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well, then I'll come along with you and... Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. Is it criminal in here? It's criminal in here. Absolutely criminal. 100% criminal. That's why I got the cop hat on. Totally legit cop hat. You know, just gotta make sure. Just in case. Welcome in, sir. Mr. Memes. Oh, welcome in, Mr. Memes. Welcome. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not what I mean. Gosh darn it, it's Von Karma again. It's been a while, Scruffy. It's... oh no, Gumshoe's getting flashbacks. The man's traumatized. He's just like... Von Karma. Oh no. Sorry, I forgot to use my other account. Aw, it's cool. It's cool, Sir Memes. Welcome in regardless. Welcome, welcome. Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I'm on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow, that hurts, you know. Silence. Dang. I, Francisca Von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me. The heck I will, girl! She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Probably. Sorry about my evil twin brother. There's two of you? No, I'm joking. Hold on, I gotta clean my eyes. Whoa, it's Sir Memes. Like a dramatic television show. It was me all along. I was the evil twin. I wonder if that bit has been done. I'm wondering now. She's not seriously gonna follow me around, is she? We gotta see Maya. We gotta see Mystic. This is the wrong way. Why would I go this way? It's not even the right way. Main gate. There we go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We gotta go. Wow. Wow, you did a good job. Holy crap. Move. We gotta go to the inner temple. Oh my god. What? Your twin brother? Was you all along? No, I'm joking. Oh, your ninth inner temple gate. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. We must have commenced with the investigation. Oh? Mr. Nick! It's Pearls! It's Pearls! That voice. It's Pearls! It's Pearl! I'm so glad she's okay. God, I'm so flippin' glad. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, thank goodness. Oh my god, it's Pearl. Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! Oh my god, it's Pearl! So you were here ever since that night? I was so lonely I thought I was gonna die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. But also what? She was all alone? It must have been very trying for you, little girl. Oh, you're... I am Francisca Von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. Oh my god, the unintended child in the mountain didn't die. You know what? It's a relief and also a mystery. What happened to Maya? You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well... I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Pearl's like, come fight me. Round up the sleeves like, you can throw a whip, but can you catch these hands? Von Karma is resisting the urge to whip that child. Oh, you bet she is. She's gripping it tight like, I will not lay a hand on this child, but like at the same time. Mystic Man didn't do anything wrong, so you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Yeah, why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away. I'm so glad that Pearl's is okay. I'm so happy about it. I don't know why it's making me so happy, but I just love Pearl, so it just makes me so relieved. I'm so relieved. Okay, she's such an innocent child. It would really upset me to have her get hurt. Okay? I'd be really brokenhearted if something happened to that child. Anyway, Pearls. Weren't you with Maya?
Ah. Oh. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
Mystic Maya!
Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Ow! That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. Whew, my goodness. What's going on here? Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path. Phoenix Wright. Do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. And she'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. You know what? I don't know. Bikini is pretty chill most of the time. Phoenix Wright. What? And would you stop calling me by my full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? A port? Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. You know, it could be, because it's very deep. I could see water being at this point. And then maybe it just kind of came down. Maybe. Oh, no, wait. This held the bridge, though, didn't it? These held the bridge, like, up, right? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, yeah. Just look at the... yeah, this. I think it's this. Yeah, these held up the bridge. So these were to hold up the suspension on the bridge. Yeah. So not really, no. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix, right? I didn't say anything. Slide to the right. Woo. Slide to the left. Woo. Crisscross. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though. Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it? It says no entry. Oh, here we go. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever? That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? I mean, kinda, sorta. I can't really deny or agree to that. People are different, alright? People are dumb sometimes. That's all I can tell you about people in America. Unfortunately, thing, I am American, so there you go. We're not all perfect. That's all I can tell you. This must be the door that leads to the inner temple. Where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the training hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Wright. Yeah, you're completely out of shape. I mean, the dude's sick. What do you expect from him? I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. Yeah, like, the poor dude's sick. What do you want from him? The sign says Inner Temple. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. Fading comprehension is a very good... Gosh darn it. She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. Phoenix, like, gave that to her. Just like, oh man, I don't know, I just had this suspicion, that's what it said. Dumb me. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Oh wow, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix Wright. It's a bit strange, don't you think? Franziska von Karma. I seem to remember. It was closed. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. She's just like, ah. You can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it? I would say it's about 20 yards. I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh? Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay, I think we've looked around here. Let's go in the training hall. There's just a big old psyche luck on there. What happened over here? Did somebody throw up? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Mia, she was supposed to be in here training. It appears she's nowhere to be seen. That sucks. I remember when there used to be a whole lot of people who were epic sans. Oh yeah, there was a lot of epic sans. Many of epic sanses. Now there is just one, and he is currently sick. But that's cool. Today, we play an Ace Attorney. I think things simmered down when I took a break. What's that? That strange lock? Why did I read it like that? It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. Yeah, it is giving off strange vibes. What is going on over here? I'm just curious. What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... a woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy. It's gravy? What? What's the matter? The scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes, there's a very appetizing smell in the air. The gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as substitute, I see? As substitute, I see. No, no one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? I bet it has something to do with Elise. It has to have something to do with Elise. It'd be the only reason as to why. It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright. Now I know why. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes. I thought we weren't opening it. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can do anything, except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. Man. Look at those wafer-thin mattresses. I'm sorry, Phoenix Wright. Wafer-thin? Yeah, you know, thin, like a wafer. In other words, uncomfortable. That's how we describe things like these mattresses. I guess you must say wafer-thick or something back in Germany. Not about these mattresses, certainly not. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psyche lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. It took you so long. I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this. Going on! the two people that I really missed. I was like, you know, I miss Pearls. A little later, I miss Gato. Man, I wonder where Gato's at right now. Really missed him. And here he is. I swear, and we see the judge during the next trial, I'm gonna be very happy. I'm gonna go try for the lottery. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try for the lottery. I want that to be a thing. Anyway. Here it comes. Are you ready? I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Prosecutor Gato? I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up at the trial today? Huh. I could ask you the exact same thing. I was bored. I just didn't want to. I kept, you know, watching a lot of anime and then I get lost in it for days. Many weeks spent watching anime. You know how it is in the binging world. It's just such a monstrous thing that eats you whole and doesn't spit you out. Phoenix, we all say that. Dude, what the frick are you talking about? Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. It's anime. I had to watch Cheese Sweet Home. It's very important that I watch all the episodes, including the recent stuff. You know how it goes, don't you, Phoenix? You see a little gray tabby cat meowing at you, and being all cute and stuff, and then her big cat friend, big black cat friend comes along after many, many moons and not being around. It's very heartfelt, very touching. Brings a tear to your eye. Isn't that for children? Don't question my anime taste. Enough, I believe I have the measure of you. You're the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Trisu home. Who's the wild mare, Trite? The wild mare! That is a name! This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. No! I'm not doing this again! No! No! Shut up, Gato! No! Shut the frick up! I'm not dealing with you! Dadgummit! You better stop! You better stop! Needs to stop! Heck you! Dadgummit! This Gustar man, he messes with you, I swear to God! Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly? Did he call her a filly? Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. Ah, man, I love Gato. I missed him. I can only imagine she tries to use the whip and he catches it. He's that cool. He's that suave, man. Look, he's got other things to do. He's got anime to watch, alright? He's busy. Okay. The newest season of flipping... Hold on, I'm trying to think of an anime. Dadgummit. The newest season of My Hero Academia has come out and he is not having any of this right now, okay? Alright. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Go home. Phoenix, right? What are you hitting me for? Huh. Huh. You got hit. Huh. You deserve more craps? More cracks of the whip than that, right? What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Gato today. There's something different about everything today. Pearls, this room, that gravy, Gato. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. By the way, for people who don't know, because I know some of y'all have heard the noise it makes when my alert goes off when somebody subscribes. That is actually from Chi Sweet Home. It's very cute anime. Its demographic is for children, like young children. I want to say like not kindergarten, but very like young children. It's very cute. It's very wholesome. If you need something to watch that's cute, wholesome, easy to get through, literally every episode's like 3 minutes, and the ending is gonna make you cry. That's the one for you. Just trust me on it. It's very sweet. It's very sweet anime. No one dies. Nothing horrible happens. It's all sweet. All right. It's all super sweet. And the ending of the first season will make you cry. It will make you cry buckets. All right. It's so cute. It's so cute and so wholesome, and it will make you cry. That's what that's from. That little arigato. That's from flipping Chi Sweet Home. So if you want to watch it, watch it. It's flipping beautiful anime. I love it so much. It's so cute. Now I don't know about Chi Sweet Home New Address or the 3D like I don't know what you call that. That 3D animated one that they came out with recently. I don't know about those two. I think that 3D animated one's definitely made more for preschoolers, but you know, I haven't really fully gotten into it, so there you go. Anyway. Is it anger or is it sorrow? Sorrow? Gato feeling sorrowful? Why didn't you show? You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? Just Psyche locks. You'd be like, wow, this is what is all this? It's like an anime. I told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. He's like a knight. A flipping knight. I cannot with this man. I cannot with him. I can't. I can't with this man. He absolutely destroys me every time. Dadgum him. Dadgum him. Dishonor on him. Dishonor on his cow. Dishonor on his family. Dishonor. I can't with this man. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death? You died? Of course, so sorry for the puffing. Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... Well, let's just say modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Dude, are you just trying to say you had to take a mean poo and it took a while? You don't have to be graceful about it. It's okay. God, I'm so sorry. Even someone like me. So you mean that mask you wear is this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk on a chunk of a body going with a regular servicing. And lots of coffee. I'm sorry, but... You're saying serious stuff? How's that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? 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 Me? Huh? What? Yeah, that's right. You. You should know all about it. You read it in the newspaper. You know when my life ended. And who ended it for me. Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? Does Von Karma have a thing for Gato? Like, Does she got a thing for Gato? Is that a thing? Like, I mean, like, it's really cute thing. Like, I wouldn't say no to it, but like, at the same time, like, okay, anyway. I don't know what he's talking about. What is he talking about? Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Gato was killed. You do? It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite? What? Ooh, we hurt Gato? Oh no. I'd be very amiss if that's the case, because I like Gato a lot. Anyway, earlier you said I've done something that I can't never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this side of the Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said, too. And I wonder, Trite. Do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of the Dusky Bridge. Nah, Maya, don't. I swear, girl. Ooh, if you are in the middle of this gosh darn flipping murder thing going on right now, and your hands are all over the crime scene unintentionally again, for the umpteenth time, we're gonna have some very choice words for you. I swear to God. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where's that? Sick Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. I'm sorry. This is the only place that the search party is yet to explore. So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see that big lock and chains? Equestrian angel? Equestrian angel? He keeps calling her a horse. At some point it's like, calm down there, my little pony. starts naming pony characters, like she's just in there like, what kind of character is that? I'm sorry, this is gonna show my years of being in the fandom, but or when I was in the fandom. What's an Applejack? God's sake. What's a rarity? He's like, that's you. God, I'm so sorry. It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. I feel so bad now. I feel so awkward now. Well, Trite. Once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? Oh! He means Mia! He means Maya! No! No! Do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. Trick luck? With Mia Fey. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Dangerous? Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught. But that won't bring her back. Well, no, but... You were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher. Well then, I'd say you learned nothing, Trike. Oh my goodness, excuse me. You robbed her of her life. Now, you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Mia to death. No! What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would... Well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past. Very well, then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with a key? Huh. She wants a key. Sure, show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole? That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. Then who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris? When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern... God. The attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Mia Fey was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock? Hope she gets here soon. Hang on in there, Mia. We'll get you out. So. Anyway. I should be getting back to work. Wait, Gato. How sure about Mia are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You'd better start praying. You'd better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon. Edgeworth? Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. You're not my son. You're not my real father. Why did he say it like that? Cheesy peeps. Oh my god. You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright. That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. I wonder if we can... Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, God, oh. Nope, I guess not. Can't believe we ran into Gato and Pearls all in one stream. Who else is it? I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Oh. Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. Do that? I'm a detective. My brain. This is driving me nuts. All of a sudden, he's just getting traumatic flashbacks. Sorry about that. Something troubling? Something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder, with my whip. Could you imagine she greeted everyone like that? I could. Except for children, of course. And Gato. Apparently she wouldn't do that to Gato. Because apparently in his eyes, she's a majestic steed. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How'd you know, pal? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. How'd you know, sir? Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. I spoke out loud, just extremely loudly for everyone to hear. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? Kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of garden-like garden with garden stuff. Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you. I'm asking you, pal. I'm not telling you. I'm asking you. What? Isn't it normally the other way around? Well, see you later. Anyway, you want to go into the garden? I'm glad we were on the same page, Grand Karma. Some part of me hates that we were on the same page, and then another part of me is like, yeah! Of course, what else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. We're going to the garden. I'm just taking in the scene. It's written in blood. And of course, Maya's name is flipping on it. God, of course it is. It's always Maya's stuff is on there. Dadgummit, Maya again. February 9th, Inner Temple Garden. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy, upon karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... Sorry, Gumshoe. I'm so sorry. Nope, this is not what we wanted. I'm sorry, man. We gotta look. Before we get to that, I have to know what this is. There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it, too. Apparently it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Dunim? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Watch it just be for one little quick thing. Alright. What the heck is that? Uh-oh, you're spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yeah, before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. Yes, sir. Tiki torches. That's a horrible thing to say. There are a couple of torches here. I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recently are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder. Yeah, I was training here on the night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think that these things were lit up at the time, I guess. Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. That is weird. It's almost a perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Yes, it appears as though someone was carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, was it, Scruffy? Huh? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation. If it wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's top secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see. I was so disappointed I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got in so much trouble when I left it on the couch. Is that it? Is that a... That's it. Oh! Whoever cleared the snowway must have had a reason. Gumshoe. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Though I can't even begin to imagine what that reason could be. A little lantern, a little statue. It is certainly a quaint little garden. Oh. What is this huge bowl here for? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case. Impact? Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Next time you're sleepy, you know only come to me, got it? Yeah, of course, because she'll definitely wake you up. Okay, I think we checked everything here, so we can talk to our dear friend Gumshoe. So how's the Inner Temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team on the world working the place. Forensic team? And what was the outcome of this scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. A stone lantern in the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? Oh, sorry. A stone lantern in the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were kind of hard to say, actually. Guess I better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Gatto tell you yet? Yes, we heard. He's got a search party looking for her. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of the Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait, since she was the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Blood in writing? Maya, so these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Dunim's blood? That's weird. We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Something's fishy about all this. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down? You know what, that was bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer, the result of my own special Gumshoe investigation. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Dunim wrote these letters herself, in her own blood. You must be joking. That's impossible. From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Dunim's murder. At least, that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? So this is the actual crime scene. So Mr. Nim was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard of the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Mold? Ah! Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no? But wait a sec, the bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. Right. I was overseeing repairs of the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my man. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. This really was the scene of the crime. Now I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini saw. Bikini actually saw. Oh no. This is going to suck. This is going to suck. Oh man, it's gonna suck, suck, suck. It's just going to be bad. Suspension bridge? Nope, no one's here. Okay. Oh god, Heavenly Hall. February 9th, Heavenly Hall. Looks like no one's here. Larry! Lori's. I'm sure he'd be hiding here. So I'll try again later. Cool. Let's just go back to the bridge, I guess. Move. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. It seems you have a visitor. Iris!
Mr. Wright!
Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Gato managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. We gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cavern.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later?
Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright. Hold it! Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys! Oh, sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? It's Maya!
Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct?
Oh, listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. That must be some scary stuff right there. Like your friend, who's the sister of a woman that mentored you, who a guy who mentored her, I'm sure, is like mad at you for allowing her to die. Now you're stuck while they go in search of your friend, you know, and investigate what's going on there. And you're just sitting here hopeless, like, what am I supposed to do now? I'm pretty much stuck here. Excuse me. There's no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for reminding me. Oh wow, we've been completely taken from that area. Hazakura Temple main hall. Ah, Bikini. Sister Bikini looks like she shrunk some since I last saw her. It's probably the back. Don't be rude, Phoenix Wright.
What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two, how are you doing? What?
From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down.
Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince.
She talking about Edgeworth? That's quite a description.
It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Huh? Me? Glare. You know what, girl? You're always glaring. Don't even give... Don't even give that look. You're always glaring. You're always mad about something. Oh, man. Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who have said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a shrew. You have a problem, Phoenix Wright. Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that. But I know she's still hiding something. So it's time to break those psyche locks of hers. Alright, time to present the Macatama, baby. Take that. She's probably gonna see that Magatama and be like, I'm not talking to you. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Dunim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mr. Elise was an author. Just an author of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Dunim's true identity. Her true identity. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up my thing here. Nice. Mr. Nim had this charm with her at all times. Yeah, where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, isn't it? Interesting. Oops. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Dunim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally proves Miss Dunim's true identity. The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. Bikini like, what? This scroll shows the master of the Curian channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her. Oh. The crest is reserved for the master of Curian. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. So Elise could fly. She could fly. She's the master of these techniques. She knows this stuff. The new master, Maya Fey, told me.
What? What? You mean that acolyte? Misty Fey's
daughter? Yes. No. It couldn't be. No. No. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that this is their mom and that she's been gone for so long and now she's dead.
Are you sure?
Yes, in fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. Oh no. And Maya didn't. Oh my god. And Pearls was too young to know. Oh my god. She's been hiding under their nose this whole time.
Mystic Misty.
Yee. Oh, this is so sad. I don't think Maya knew who Dunim was. I don't even think she's ever seen Dunim, as far as I remember. So that's really unfortunate. So Elise is actually Misty Fey?
Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all.
What is the significance of this talisman, sister?
The Curain talisman is a symbol of the master of the Curain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death.
Until their death? So Elise Dunim was really Maya's mother, huh? Oh my god! This game hecks with you. This game messes with you. This game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god.
She was Misty Fey, the master of the Curain channeling technique.
Truth comes out at last. Looks like we're making some headway here. That means Maya didn't get to see her mom before she passed. Or at least, if she did, she didn't know it was her. That is so unfortunate. Tell me, sister. I gotta move on. I can't be stuck on it. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now?
Because something happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened?
Well...
Oh no, not an earthquake. What's happening? Wait. What's happening? It can't be. Earthquake! Ah! Oh my goodness! The inner temple! This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The secret cavern in the training hall, it might very well cave in. What? Maya! It seems to have passed. We can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go. What? Where? The inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. Not about Maya, not about anybody else. Miles! Miles Edgeworth, you look worried. Are you And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Come on, let's go. We gotta move. We gotta move. Mingy, let's go. Gotta hurry to the inner temple and... Right. Ah, what are you doing here? Ah. How could I... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Ow! Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? She's gone. No! The defendant, Iris. She's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? 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 No. What is going on? So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes. Oh, yeah, that's right, Edgeworth. Edgeworth don't like earthquakes. Oh, yes. Oh my god, that's why he was worried about him. I thought he was afraid that the whole thing was gonna come crumbling down on the poor guy. No, he was just worried because he's afraid of earthquakes. For an understandable reason, of course. I mean, he lost his father to an earthquake, and he wasn't even directly related to the earthquake. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? Phoenix, God, man. Jill. That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is dead end. So she could have only escaped to this side. I haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth. Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall's secret cavern now. Alright, let's go. Very nice. Inner temple training hall. My god, what's happening? Fortunately, the sacred cavern is almost 10 o'clock. There's so much going on. I don't even want to stop yet. I just want to see what happens. Let's keep playing until we get to be continued. So I just want to know what happens. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in, but what we found, something none of us could have ever expected. Secchi-locks. Oh no, Secchi-locks. Oh, there's more Secchi-locks. What is this? What the? I'm sorry, I know it's supposed to be serious, but I just can't. There was one, and now there's 5 of them. How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? Iris? Iris? Iris, please tell me. What the heck is going on? Oh my god, no! I want to know what happens! Ah! No! Dadgummit, I said I would play until the to be continued. You know what? Fine, we're gonna end it there. That's it. We're ending it right there, children. It's ending there. Oh my god! No! What's going on? Hold on, I'm trying to find the music. Oh my god! What's happening? What is happening right now? I am at a loss. I'm at a loss for words at the moment. Oh my god. What do I even say to that? Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. Okay, let me process here. I feel like every time I play Ace Attorney, I have to process it. First off, we finally got access to the island, right? Maya, we still have yet to see Maya. Maya's not around. Pearls showed up first and foremost, which I'm so excited for. We know Pearls is okay. We find Gato. Gato just comes up out of nowhere and says he's in charge of, like, doing the search and stuff, and that, Phoenix is not his real father. That's a thing. Or you'll never be my real father. Something like that. So there's that going on. We've seen Pearls and Gato. And then, we find out that, first off, Elise Dunim, quote unquote, her actual murder happened in this one little garden area and not down, on the other side, like people had thought, which is very interesting. We also see Maya's name written on the thing, which, of course, Maya would be a part of this whole murder situation. Of course she would. And not even in a, she was the one that caused it. It's a, she just happens to, unfortunately, have some kind of evidence that puts her in the crime. I don't even know anymore. Maya's probably used to being in jail at this point. But, anyways, we find out Elise is actually Maya's mom. Mia and Maya's mom, Misty Faye, which is absolutely wild. Was not expecting that little piece together. That was weird. So, so here I am in shock. I have to go back and see if Maya ever ran into Misty, because now I just gotta remember what happened there. Very strange, very strange. And then, what else did we find out? There was an earthquake. Edgeworth, of course, passed out because he has a fear of earthquakes for reasons. Welcome in, Incognito. Oh no, I'm late. Yeah, unfortunately, you're late. We're gonna be ending up here soon. And then, oh my god, yeah, it's because of his fear of earthquakes. And then Iris, I guess got away with him at some point, or got away from him. I don't know what I was saying there. And now we have 5, starting out with 1 psychic lock, and then all of a sudden we had 5 on the flipping doorway to the sacred caverns, which is wild. I don't even know what to say about that, but yeah, it's been a whole roller coaster. I don't even know anymore. I have no idea how to respond to any of it. I have no clue what to think about any of it. But, man, just, it is so wild. It's so wild. You know, like, it is cuckoo Cocoa Puffs wild. And I'm here for it. I can't wait to come back to this and just completely forget most of what just happened. But man. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. It's that time. It's time. You know, it's coming. It's happening. It's now. It's coming. It's here. Go to bed. Time for bed. Bedtime. Time for bed. I will read you one bedtime story. It'll be a nice, calm, wholesome bedtime story. And that's it. I'll give you a little smooch on the head. There you go. Now, go to bed. Anyways, if you got school or work going on, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. Drink plenty of water. Water's important. Tomorrow, we're playing Stardew Valley. I'm actually thinking about downloading a mod that a friend recommended to me called Richside. I'm very excited to download it because it looks good, and I'm very, very excited. I think it's Richside Village? I don't know. But tomorrow, we'll be playing some Stardew Valley, so I might download that, and then we can check it out with Val's save. That should be pretty fun. And then, just a reminder, if you want to vote, for, which Pokemon I shiny hunt for next, please feel free to vote. I'll have it up for a while, so gives you guys time to pick pick who you want me to try and shiny hunt for. It should be in the YouTube community tab. You just click which one you want. You can even leave a comment if you want to. I'm kind of thinking about whichever one we go for, I'm gonna try to shiny hunt so I can give it away to one of you guys. So that'd be pretty cool. I might try and open up another poll on the Discord. I think that'd be pretty fun, just to see which one seems to be more popular than the other. You know, who knows? But anyway, y'all, that being said, I hope you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love yourselves. You're the only you in this world. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow for some Stardew Valley. Alright, y'all. You know what time it is? It's time to go. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye, bye. Bye, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.